breakfast is served. Back on Saturday, today's Friday, April 10th. Back on Friday, we stayed at Justice Creek, right here, I think, yeah, Justice Creek. Then we hiked up here to Woody Gap, and this was all pretty much through the rain, light rain. This was when I had the umbrella on. We got to Woody Gap Saturday afternoon. Got picked up, and we stayed at a hostel right up there. And I took a 0 day there on Sunday. So then Monday morning, they brought me back, and I hiked on Monday from Woody Gap past Lance Creek. There's Lance Creek again. All the way up and over Blood Mountain. Which it's not too bad. It's an 8 mile up, but it's really gradual going up. The 2 miles going down is pretty steep, and that's what wrecked my knee again. So when I got down here to Neal's Gap, right there's an outfitter and a hostel called Mountain Crossings. So I got there, Sunday or Monday, I don't know. And I stayed in the hostel there that night at Mountain Crossing. And then I decided to take everyone's advice and take a couple of days off. So I called the Green Dragon Hostel, and they're somewhere out here. Or where's Hiawassee? They're up by Hiawassee, kind of. Anyway, they came and got me. Took me up there. I stayed at Green Dragon Hostel for 2 days. I did nothing for 2 days but ice my knee, and we went to town a few times. Nothing exciting. So then they brought me back here yesterday morning. So yesterday, I hiked all of this. I think it's 11.1 miles or 11.7 miles I did yesterday. There's Cow Rock. Got some views from that. This is Testnatee Gap. That's where that Trail Magic was yesterday. The ham and cheese sandwich and donuts and all that. Then I hiked up Wildcat. That's where all those little switchbacks are. And let's see. Cow Rock. There's the Hog Pen Gap where we crossed the road. Then we came all the way up, and this is where I'm at right now. Low Gap Shelter. That's what this is right here. And today, I want to get to Unicoi Gap. It's 9.6 miles, I believe. I'll get here and see what I feel like, but I'll probably go here. There's camping around here. I could go back to a hostel pretty easily from there, but I'll see what I feel like. If the knee feels decent, I'll just camp here and continue on. If my knee feels like it needs another break or more of a break, I'll go up to the hostel. Probably not Green Dragon again. There's nothing wrong with it, but there's another one called Stanimals Just animals around the bend that I wouldn't mind checking out. It's a pretty popular one. And I may just go there just because I'm here and I want to check it out. I don't know. I don't even know if they have room. But I'll decide later today when I get up there. Just a early morning view from the privy. The Low Gap Shelter Privy, I believe it is. Just been taking my sweet time this morning. There's only like 2 other people still here. I think they said they're going to take a 0 here and just hang out here all day. I'm only going like 9.5 miles, so take it nice and easy. Short steps and really easy going downhill. See if I can let my knee recover some more. And there's still one person with a bear hang there. That is the shelter. People sleep in there just on their air mattresses or whatever, and instead of using a tent, but I prefer my tent. And then the water source right next to the shelter, which is pretty sweet. I'll have plenty of water until probably this afternoon. So I'll probably just tighten up my backpack and hike till lunchtime now. But I don't remember if I talked about my weight before. I really wanted to weigh myself right before I started, and I completely forgot. I weighed myself down before I left the Keys. I was like 175, 173. And I just weighed myself 2 days ago now at the Green Dragon Hostel. And I was 163.2. So I don't know. Really wish I could have weighed myself at Amicalola right before I started. But the days I have been hiking, I've been doing 25,000 to 28,000 steps. Which isn't a ton when you're hiking all day, but I also wasn't eating as much as I should have been. I haven't got the hiker hunger yet. Like I skipped lunch like a couple of days. I just had like a snack and kept walking. And breakfast, I just have oatmeal and coffee. Unless I'm at a hostel and they cook us breakfast, which is nice. Anyway, just want to document my current weight. It's about 163, which is pretty light. I still got a long ways to go. The heaviest, when I was working out all the time and caring about that stuff, I got up to 184 at one point last year sometime. It'll be interesting to see my weight throughout the trip. So I may just be skin and bones by the time I get to Katahdin, which is still the plan. Even if my knee stays like it is right now, I'll deal with it. Oh yeah, obviously, there's a train in it I didn't see. It's out here in the middle of nowhere. Been fun hauling that pipe up here. Probably used mules. Onward we go. Decent little water source. But I'm still good on water. There's a stream 0.2 miles ahead, according to far out. So get a little bit of water, like half a liter up there. I just got to start paying better attention to water sources and how much water I have, because every liter of water weighs 2.2 pounds, 1 kilogram. If I get to a water source or wherever with extra water, then that just means I was carrying around that extra weight for no reason. So if I have 2 full liters of water that I show up to the next water source with, and I just carried 4.4 pounds for however many miles for no reason at all. But I try to carry at least a half a liter of clean water. I have one bottle that is just strictly clean water. The other bottle is clean water, but I put electrolytes and stuff in it. So the clean bottle, I always keep a half a liter in just in case, for whatever reason, I need to clean my hands or get something in my eye or whatever. Anyway, moseying along as usual, slow and steady. Just ran into this guy. You just hid something right there. I know your spot, boy. I won't mess with it. Got some kind of snack down in there, don't you? I just stopped over here at this waterfall, I guess you can call it. Get some water right here. Have a little snack break. We've gone about 2.5 miles so far. Put some water in this and I'll fill that one on up. I'll put a bit of clean water in the green one. That is cold. Stomach's growling. I could gravity feed this, but it's easier to just squeeze it. So, I just got some water. Having a Cliff Bar. It's 10:40, so I'm going to walk another hour and a half, and stop for lunch. Which will probably be tortillas and peanut butter and dried tangerines. Whatever other random things I can piece together. Going through a bit of a tunnel. Well, this would be an interesting spot to run into a bear coming up the trail. Highly unlikely, but I don't have any bear protection. No bear spray or anything. It's just not needed, not recommended out here. Most bears don't want you. Just want your food. Unless you get a mama bear with cubs. But you can usually back out of that situation. Unless you're in between her and her cubs somehow, then it might get interesting. But really the main concern out here with bears is them getting in your food at camp. And I had a bear canister and I sent that home, and I'm just using my 12-liter Superior Wilderness Design DCF food bag. That shaved 2 pounds off my base weight. The only downside with that is you have to hang it, which at the shelters isn't a big deal. They have bear vaults or already have cables up to hang, make it easy to hang. But if you're dispersed camping or stealth camping or one of these remote campsites that I keep showing, then you got to find a tree, a suitable tree, to do a proper hang on. Most people don't do it correctly, mainly because it's difficult to find the right tree and then to actually hang it properly. But Bear Vault, it's a company called Bear Vault that makes most of the popular bear canisters. They're coming out with a new one at the end of this month sometime in April. It's a plastic hard-sided bear canister like their normal ones, but it collapses. Like you can adjust the size based on how much food, which would be pretty cool. And it weighs just under 2 pounds empty. So think I'm going to try to buy one of those when they come out somehow, somewhere, have it shipped to me, or maybe I'm buying an outfitter or somewhere that has one eventually. We'll see. Not really worried about bears. Scare them off. Fight them if you have to, I guess. On we go. It's 12 o'clock. I'm gonna finally stop and do something I haven't been doing, which is taking a lunch break. Got some food in there. Just up here at Jack's Gap, I guess, Chattahoochee Gap. Some decent lunch views. I'll sit up here for a while and eat. Probably about halfway, probably more than halfway of what I want to do for the day, so. Sit up here and listen to someone do target practice, whatever they're doing down there. All right, here's for my lunch. Tortilla with a beef stick, resting in some peanut butter, blueberry oven roasted almonds, vanilla bean energy gel with caffeine. Oh, and water. End of view. It's 12:20. Just leaving this spot here after lunch. I gotta tell you, beef stick with peanut butter on a tortilla. It's good stuff. But those blueberry almonds, if you've never had blueberry almonds, you're missing out. And after the vanilla bean energy shot, it's good too. I'm gonna have to start stopping for lunch more often. But all that stuff I just had, I highly suggest go out tomorrow and have that for lunch. Thank me later. Is that bear hair? I mean, I would guess so. Maybe we'll see it. I made it. It's my next water spot. Basically the last one before where I'm going to stop today, so I've got to get up some water here. I'm just going to get 2 liters. And once I make a climb tomorrow, there's more water at the top of that. You can see someone put a leaf there, so that makes a little spot where you can fill your water. So I'll do that, fill up my water bottles and carry on. Can't remember the name of this shelter, but I think I'm staying here tonight. Still 2 miles from Unicoi, but look at the view. Fire pit. There's a couple of tents over there. I might take one of these spots over there. It's up on top of this ridge. Just chill right here for the rest of the day. My knee feels good. I can give it more of a break. And just keep going through Unicoi tomorrow. That's what I'm going to do. So it's about 2:45. Camp's all set up. Decided to take it easy and call it an early day and just sit out here and chill. I got here about 1:30. Just been visiting with people and set my tent up. I treated the zippers with some wax. So I'm just going to relax the rest of the day, enjoy this view, make some food. Maybe we'll even have a campfire here. This is the shelter. Blue Mountain Shelter, maybe? I have no desire to sleep in one. But people will just put their mats down there, sleeping bag, and sleep. I wonder where the privy is here. Maybe back here. They even have one. Oh, it's down there. Let's do another privy check. I could get used to these short days. 7-mile day I think I did today. You can see that's Paul from New Jersey setting up. A couple other people back in there. That's my tent. The bear hang is, let's look at the bear hang. Right here. These cables. Hook your food bag to these and it goes up there to that wire. Blue Mountain Shelter Privy. I think they keep wood chips in those. Nice and airy. I should have a view of the privy from my tent. That's perfect. It's my latest creation. Honey barbecue, some smoked sausage on a tortilla, some tangerines, Gatorade fruit punch.